Happy Monday, y'all. We've already made the video till I just realized I had a bag sitting behind me. So before we move to the video, we got some shish kebabs with squash, zucchini, bell peppers, mushrooms. Y'all, what a hot mess. You see I'm speeding it up. And then we're gonna move into the video. A head of cauliflower. I can't believe I did this. Yes, I can. We got some broccoli. And this was the deal of the day, I do believe, besides what you're about to watch. I got 3 packages of mushrooms that I'm gonna clean and prep for the freezer. They were 99 cents a package. So I think I did good. But yes, this is my Aldi haul. Enjoy the video. And just like that, we made an Aldi haul. Happy Monday, y'all. Hope your Monday's going well. I went and picked up a few more supplies for the week, some fruits and vegetables for Mr. Buddy, and I thought I would share with y'all. And I pulled my ticket out so we could look at the price. But in this video, I'm going to insert a few pictures that caught my eye. And as we get to that item, I'll insert a picture to show you how advertisement and certain keywords can make you think that you're getting something healthy when really you're not. But before we open up all the goodies, this is going to be our late lunch, early supper. We're going to try this. It's a cauliflower crust. It's gluten-free. It's just 12, let's see, it's 12 vegetables. There's no meat to it. And this was $4 for a 12-inch pizza. So I don't think that was too bad. And like I said, I've never had a cauliflower crust, but I'm willing to try to learn to make it because in case some of you don't know, a lot of you do, for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Buddy's birthday, and mine, my daughter and son-in-law got us a big pizza oven that goes outside. It's not been put together, but as soon as Buddy gets well, we're going to put it together. So I'd like to kind of learn pizza crust and cauliflower crust, you know, try to keep it as healthy as we can because Mr. Buddy is a pizza eater. You hear me? So for $4, and I believe that's what it was, I couldn't pass it up. $4.75. So I don't think that was a bad price. Yeah, cauliflower crust topped with a tomato sauce, mozzarella, parmesan, romaine cheese, mushrooms, roasted red pepper, green and yellow peppers, and red onion. I mean, you just can't beat it. Now, it does have 31 grams of carbohydrates. I did not look at that. But hey, for a treat, not so bad. But there's no meat on it. So I'm not sure unless the carbs is coming from the different cheeses. I would think that would be sodium. But Mr. Buddy does have a treat. Now, let's get to the bags. And I am going to zoom the camera in as we get to each item because there's an item in there that I couldn't pass up. Matter of fact, let's do it first. Blew my mind, y'all. And it happens to be in the tour bag, so I'll have to use this bag for something else. But this Dawn dish soap, oh my heavens. I was just cutting over and I saw this. And I was like, how much is that? $4.24. I am paying almost $8 at Walmart. $7, $8. This was $4.24. So I bought 2 of them, guys, because this is my favorite dish soap. It's my all-around cleaner. If I have a tough stain on something, this works. You can't beat it. So really and truly, I got 2 large bottles for the price of one. I think the ones that's right at between 8 and 9 is a little bigger than this. But this is 28 ounces. Yeah, for $4.24. So that was the deal of the day, in my opinion. And boy, there is something on these glasses. So if you have an Aldi's, check. If you like Dawn, and I do, you cannot beat that with a stick. Not with a stick. So I'll set this to a side. And then I got Mr. Buddy some roasted cashews with sea salt. He loves cashews, so that's going to be a little, you know, treat for him. Move this out of the way. Let's see what else we got. This is also a tattered bag, so I didn't put it in my plastic bag because this is meat and I can just use this for trash, compost, and then burn it. Yeah, this is what I wanted to get to. All right. Now, I did buy a package of Purdue chicken breast. I have some in the freezer, but I got this for $1.99 a pound. And I'm going to cube it, and I'm going to actually make shish kebabs with this and pre-season it. And then there's 3 large breasts. So that's going to give us 3 meals made into like shish kebabs. The total price was $8.54. So you're looking at what? About $2.50 per meal. So that's $1.25 a person. So I just got 1 package because it was thawed and I can go ahead and cut it up. Then we found this mildly Italian style sausage. It has no nitrates. That's one key that we do have to watch for is your nitrates. No antibiotics, no hormones, and it's a vegetarian diet. But the servings, it has 10 grams of saturated fat, 0 grams of trans fat, 65 milligrams of cholesterol. Total carbohydrates is 2 grams. But the key was nitrates. So he could actually eat him 1 sausage, whether that be in like a stir fry, vegetables, not bread now because of the carbohydrates. But that'll give him 4 meals, and it's going to be what we call Mr. Buddy's safe diet. Because, guys, this house for him, and this is by his choice, not mine, it'll never be no carb. It'll never be no fat. But as long as we're paying attention to the nitrates and to the, you know, preservatives, things like that, we're going to be fine. And there's no preservatives and no nitrates in this Italian sausage. And then he picked out an uncured Angus beef franks. Y'all, you know he's a weenie eater. No added nitrates again. Meat used is 100% Angus beef, no fillers, no artificial flavors, no coloring. Now this one actually was really good. It only has 6 grams of saturated fat, 1 gram of trans fat. The sodium to me was a little high, 23%, which is 530 milligrams. The carbohydrates was 4 grams. There again, that gives him 1 sausage, you know, once a week. And I can put each one of them in the freezer. So that's going to give him 6 weeks. And this will give him 4 weeks. Because he won't eat 2, you know, 1 of each during the week. So really and truly for 10 weeks, he can have him a treat. And then dicing them small, putting them in with vegetables and stuff. Bulk it up. But this is what I wanted to show y'all. I'm going to insert a picture right now of this bacon, and I'm going to zoom in. This is a hickory smoked uncured bacon, product of Canada. There was another bacon, good God, my glasses, and I was like, wait a minute. It was actually healthier in terms of the body of the trans fats, the total fats, the saturated fats. This was 0. The other one was 0. Sodium, this one's 240. I think the other one was 220. But you'll see. I'm fixing to insert it now. So look at the up close ingredients. And then I'll tell you why I chose this. Okay, you see, if you were reading the nutritional facts, the other looked better. But we chose this because nitrates. The cardiologists have pushed low carb, nitrates, the trans fats, and preservatives. Well, nitrate is a high preservative. So we chose this bacon for him. He can have 2 pieces at a time. Not every morning because, I don't know if y'all remember, a couple weeks ago we talked about how we're gonna change his diet. He does a protein drink and a banana every other morning. The other every other mornings, he has eggs, and he can have 2 pieces of bacon. And that's how we're gonna work his diet out. So I chose this because I've got a lot of bacon in the freezer. Every bit of that bacon is pretty much like the comparison I showed you in the picture. But now this bacon, it was a little, to me, it's not even 1 pound, it's 12 ounces. I found it to be a little bit on the high side. It was $5.29 for 12 ounces. But when you factor in, it doesn't have any nitrates in it. No preservatives. It's got pork water, sea salt, celery extract, and a spice extract. That's it. No preservatives. I'm not going to complain for the $5.29 a package. And I believe there's like 8 or 9 slices. So when you figure that up, if he does this even once a week, 2-3 months, and I'm out, say $11 with tax. Not too bad for him, his bacon treat. Okay, now we're gonna look at another picture. This one actually blew my mind. I got some potato rolls, okay? Well, right beside it was a plant base. Now, mind you, it only had 4 buns. This has 8. It was actually $1 more. But I'm going to insert the picture, and I want you to look at the plant base beside this potato roll, which is all that is a hamburger bun. But that's what his breakfast sandwiches will be made with, are these, because I can put them in the freezer. But I want you to look at the plant base. Remember, there's 4 buns. Isn't that something? I paid $2.49 for this, and it's 0 saturated, well, 0.5 grams saturated fat, 0 trans fat, total fat's only 1.5 grams. Cholesterol 0, it's a little higher in sodium, it's 240 milligrams. Total sugars is 4 grams, protein 4 grams. Carbohydrates is a 27 gram. Now, mind you, that is, 1 roll is going to give you 27 grams of your carbohydrates. So, that's on the high end. But if he only has this in a day for his carbs, not too bad. But I refuse to pay $4 and something for a plant-based bun. And when you factor in the nutritional factor, a potato bun came to be healthier. So just because it gives you this non-GMO, this green label, I took photos because I wanted you to really look at it. In comparison, 4 rolls, double the price, and the nutritional value is not much difference. So, I'm starting to learn to pay attention because I'm believing the green check. You can't believe the green check. So, he did get a treat of bread. He got him some grapes. Now, I'm going to have to go through all of this and get this cleaned up. The fruits and vegetables are very affordable. He did get some strawberries because, ours are about spent. And he got him 3 Honeycrisp apples. And then he splurged he said, I want you to look at this. So he got this because y'all know he likes like smoked meats, jerky, things like that. Well, this is called the Sam's Zero Sugar, made in the USA, zero carbs. But I got to looking at the back and I was like, holy cow, this is a good treat for him. Not every day, but it's just a smoked sausage made with beef and pork. Now, it does have a coloring agent of caramel. And that's the only thing that I actually saw that stood out. But yeah, the total package is 9 grams. So, you know, no artificial ingredients, no added nitrates, and gluten-free. I knew there was something else we looked at. So Mr. Buddy got a treat. And I want to say, oh, I just saw it. Okay. This was $7.99. Zero sugar sticks. Yeah. But now this is a large bag too. But $7.99. So that was an expensive treat. But guys, if he has one a day, that's going to satisfy his cravings. So I didn't think it was bad considering jerky. You may pay $12, $13, $14 for it. Okay. I did get a package of these bell peppers. Now I'm going to open them because I want you to see something. I paid $1.29 for the $1.29, which I'm opening them because I'm going to be putting them in the freezer. I want you to look how big these bell peppers are. I can't hold 2 in one hand. So I'm going to go ahead and get them sliced, julienne, and I'm going to get these into the freezer so I can have some more bell peppers in the freezer. But I wanted to open that up because I couldn't pass it up for the money. And you know, my peppers went south this year, and that's fine. Speaking of the garden, and I know this is a grocery haul, I first need to apologize to you guys. Let me get a drink of water. I need to apologize because yesterday when we did that late evening garden, I think I came across as I was discouraged. I was disappointed, whether that be for the garden results or myself. And that was not where I was coming from, guys. I apologize. I think when I said before we look at the jungle, this is what can happen in 3 weeks without maintenance. But guys, I'm getting a harvest. Let me show you. See, that's tomatoes. And I guess I chose words the wrong description. True, your garden can get out of hand when you're not able to maintenance it. But I'm not disappointed in myself or in the garden. The garden has held its own. There's that fly. Actually, the last time that garden was fed was over 4 weeks ago. We could go back on the dates when I fed. I know it's been 4 or 5 weeks. That garden has maintained itself. And I'm going to tell you, I'm proud of it. It is a jungle. There's not much I can do with it except pull some old stuff out, pull the peppers out, things like that. But guys, I am very pleased with the garden. That it took care of itself when I couldn't take care of it. And that was really what I wanted to express. But it was true when I said this is what can happen with no maintenance. And basically, I have not maintained it. You know, we've had a lot of rain. It maintains itself with the rainwater. And it just kind of started growing amongst each other. But it's still providing. And I should have stressed that God could see what we were going to be faced with. And He allowed my garden to be as strong as it could be and to maintain itself and offer us some blessings. Maybe not in an abundance, but every day we can pick something and eat. And we are very grateful for that. So please know that I'm not disappointed. please know Buddy is always my priority. Whether he's down, whether he's up, he is always first. Well, he's second. God first, my husband second, then family. So I need to apologize. I didn't want to come across as, you know, Lippy the downer. Lippy's very ecstatic. But I am tired. That's no lie. Okay, you know we're doing Pineapple Wednesday. Well, I bought 3 pineapples because they were on sale. Well, we was at Aldi's, and I was like, Buddy done said, do I get in it? Because he loves pineapple. He used to hate it. Now he craves pineapple. Isn't that crazy? So I bought Mr. Buddy a pineapple because I got the other 3 in the Sugar Shack for Wednesday night's canning. But I bought him a pineapple. It smells amazing, so I'll get it prepped here in a little while, and he can have his pineapples. I feel so sorry. He's like, are you going to use all 3? I said, yeah. Oh, okay. Lippy got him his pineapple. And then, I don't think that was something breakable. Oh, good, it wasn't. Oh, boy. Did y'all see it just go bloop? It's my 2 bags of spinach. I wilt this, and we have spinach and eggs. We use this in exchange for lettuce. Guys, we eat a lot of spinach. Now, and this is baby spinach, and it doesn't have that many stems on it, but what stems it does have, I will remove. But I want to tell you the price of this spinach. So cheap. It's beautiful spinach, and it's got a good date. June 21st. We'll have that eaten up. Let me see if I can find the spinach. It's going to be right in here somewhere. Well, there's that one. Hang on. Veggie. Oh, here it is. $1.49 a bag. And let's see. It's 8 ounces. So, not too bad in my book. Not too bad. No preservatives. But this is high in potassium. And then he wanted hummus. I did get him some hummus, but you and I both know that hummus it's really not the healthiest thing, guys. I'm just saying. Sodium, 120 milligrams, carbs, 4 grams, and that's a serving size of 2 tablespoons. But there again, moderation. They didn't say no carb, they said low carb. So, you know, we're slowly inching our way over the 6 weeks to get to that point. But I did get him some hummus. And there's also an inserted picture we're going to share too that's going with this hummus. And matter of fact, it's right here. Okay. Try to keep everything to where I can do a full picture. Okay. Pita crackers. Well, I compared them to the cauliflower crackers. I'm going to insert that. I want y'all to look at the nutritional value. Guys, I believe this is I dropped them in the store. I think I scratched them. Oh well, did y'all see that? Okay. Now, the cauliflower crackers, they were over $4. These pita crackers, $2.39. We went with the pita crackers because I'm looking, yeah, it's got carbohydrates, 0 cholesterol, 0 trans fat, 0 saturated fat. It does have 135 milligrams of sodium. But when you looked and compared to the cauliflower, well, it's twice the price. And guys, this was just as good. So I went with the pita. And by the way, Mr. Buddy did go with me. He did he held the buggy, and I did. He would basically stop, and I would go through the aisles, and then he'd move a little bit more, you know. So he wasn't steadily walking, but he did go to the store with me. So he got that to go with his hummus. I showed you his nuts. Then he also got pistachios, sea salt, because he's got to have his nuts. So he got the cashews, the nuts, and Lippy actually treated herself to cashews with everything bagel seasoning. Yeah, this is definitely something Mr. Buddy can't have. Well, let's be honest, I don't need it either, but I did buy me a treat. And these were a little, to me, kind of pricey. Let's see. This right here was $10.49. Guys, that's going to last him a long time, because I'll put that in the freezer, because you don't want to leave nuts out because they sour. But let's see, where is, okay, here's the cashews here. Oh, right here. $8. So that was my splurge right there, guys. But I did buy that. And these pistachios was $4.24, so that wasn't bad. Nice size bag. So that was his little treat there. Let's see, what else did we get? Raisins, because I was out. Well, I just got raisins because we've been out. And in the cold stuff, Lippy needed half and half. I was out. We're going to try this Countryside spreadable Irish butter. No artificial coloring or preservatives. So we're going to try this butter on Mr. Buddy. Just to see how he likes it. Actually, what I'm going to do is open it up for you guys. I said this was going to be a short video, but there you go. Smells good. I didn't read this fine print. See? I should have just stayed with butter. How about this is made with canola oil? Well, ingredients: butter, canola oil, water, salt, and milk. Product of Ireland. Well, guess what? We don't do canola. How much was this butter? It was $3 something, I know that. $3.19 for 7.5 ounces. Okay, that goes back to a lesson taught is a lesson bought. Guys, I never saw it till I studied this thing. Made with milk from grass-fed cows, yada yada, and in little bitty words, canola. Yep, should have just stuck with my 2 pounds of butter. Yep. And then we got some sliced mozzarella cheese. His favorite cheese, guys. This, remember, I think I showed y'all my first haul. Every time I go, I try to get him some. It's the Applewood smoked cheddar cheese. He just loves it. And the nutrition is not that bad. Now, it does have some cholesterol. It does have, what, 180 milligrams of sodium. But a little slice here or there. There again, he gets his treat. And y'all know I don't like to buy bag cheese. I like to grate my own. And then this was pre-sliced mozzarella. We've got basil, we got mozzarella, we got sliced tomatoes. Mr. Buddy will be in heaven. And then the only other 2 things that I purchased was just some mild cheddar cheese that I'm gonna put in the freezer. And when I need some cheese to grate on a recipe, I'll have it. There are options for block cheese, you know, like this. That's the only brand that I saw. And it's not a bad price. It's called Happy Farms. I don't know. Uh-oh, that's that extra sharp. Oh, well, we got mild, which is what I was supposed to get 2 of. And I got extra sharp. They'll both get eaten or both get used. But we're not too big on sharp, you know, extra sharp cheese, but that's okay. What it was is I grabbed this and I grabbed this behind it, see? And you can see the red on this one. I didn't pay attention, so, oh well. We got cheese. And that was my Aldi's grocery haul, guys. And let me tell you, total price, $145.73, and I did have $7 in tax. Because the total before tax was $138.79. The total was $145.73. And I had part of a gift card to use, and then I paid the difference. So I don't think this was bad, but I think the deal of the day out of all of it was the Dawn dish soap. In all honesty, I think that was the deal of the day. Yeah, pretty much so. So yeah, I got to get all this put up and then do laundry, get a pizza going, get some coffee. That's what I got to do. So I will see y'all on Wednesday. Yeah, on the live. Now tomorrow, wait a minute, tomorrow I'm putting up those cucumbers, some peppers, because I don't want my stuff to run. You know, I'm getting little bits here. We may do a video tomorrow, not necessarily teaching a recipe or canning, but just turn the camera on and just fellowship, and I can tell y'all what I'm doing, and y'all may enjoy that. But I do need to get those pickles done for the grandkids. And I do need to do the peppers. So we may do that tomorrow together. I think it'll be fun, and you know, if y'all want to try the recipe, that'd be great too. But Wednesday is what I'm excited for. But yeah, time for coffee, time to sign off. I'll edit here in a little bit. And I thank you guys for being our friends. I thank you for encouraging both of us. And the prayers for Mr. Buddy. Every time we post a video, such kind, encouraging, thoughtful words. And that we appreciate. And we actually look forward to it. I read most of them to Mr. Buddy. But I do have to apologize again for yesterday's video. By no means did I want to come across, you know, downing Lippy, you know, because that's not where I was. I was just tired. But I'm very proud of the garden holding its own. And I'm very proud of the blessings that it has given us. But it was just to show when things happen, and you're not able to maintenance, this is the aesthetics of what it can look like. But as always, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. And my coffee and my half and half is calling my name.